The benefits of dried figs as a snack and how does it help in losing weight? There are many benefits of dried figs that make you keen to eat it whenever the opportunity permits. You can eat dried figs in the morning for breakfast or between meals as a quick, light, and healthy meal. You can also eat it at dinner with a cup of yogurt. It is important to be careful to eat it from time to time to enjoy the benefits of dried figs. The many for the body. You can enjoy dried figs all year round, and also enjoy the many health benefits of it, thanks to its unique nutritional composition. What is dried fig? Dried figs are the dried form of the fig fruit, which grows on the fig tree, known scientifically as Ficus carica. Although fresh figs are very popular due to their soft and luscious texture, they are rather delicate fruits and are only available for a short period each year. Fresh figs are only good for 1 to 2 weeks after they are harvested, and they are best consumed within a few days. Unlike fresh figs, you can enjoy dried figs throughout the year. It is also readily available and found in many parts of the world, and has a much longer shelf life than fresh figs. This fruit is considered mainly Middle Eastern, but is now widely exported to the rest of the world. Figs are dried either by drying in the sun, or through a drying process to remove excess water, resulting in a snack rich in fiber and nutrients. Watch this delicious fig jam recipe here. The nutrients in dried figs. Dried figs contain an impressive nutritional complex, as they contain high levels of protein, carbohydrates, calcium, vitamin K, potassium, iron, and magnesium. It also contains a higher percentage of dietary fiber than any other fruit. It contains half a cup of dried figs, which are about 9 dried fruits, containing less than 200 calories and almost no fat content. Dried figs also contain various antioxidants and some active ingredients to boost your health. It also contains trace amounts of omega-6 fatty acids, glutamic acid, and linoleic acid. Have you heard about the fig diet? The health benefits of dried figs for the body. The benefits of dried figs include their ability to strengthen bones, reduce blood pressure, improve digestion, aid in weight loss, regulate symptoms of diabetes, and many other benefits. Skincare. Dried figs contain a good amount of vitamin A, vitamin C, and calcium, and dried figs can improve your skin and give it what it needs. These active ingredients can act as antioxidants to get rid of free radicals and prevent them from causing oxidative stress, which leads to wrinkles, age spots, and other imperfections. So it improves skin elasticity, to make you look younger for longer. The effect of dried figs on bone density. There are several minerals found in dried figs, which can be good for those wanting to protect their bone density. As you age, your body pulls minerals from the bones, which leads to weak joints and an increased risk of osteoporosis. But eating dried figs can slow this process. How does it help improve bone health? Dried figs contain more calcium than most other fruits. According to the Institute of Medicine, 121 milligrams of calcium is found in 1/2 cup dried figs. When consuming enough calcium, it supports healthy bone growth, and it reduces the risk of osteoporosis. Adults need 1,000 to 1,200 milligrams of calcium per day. And when you include dried figs in your meal, it helps you get 12% of the daily value of calcium. The effect of dried figs on the immune system. Vitamin C is an essential component of any immune system, as it stimulates the production of white blood cells, which strengthens the body's defenses against various infections and external pathogens. The other antioxidants in this fruit can also reduce the overwork of the immune system. Chronic disease. Chronic diseases and inflammations are serious problems facing many people, but you can reduce oxidative stress in your body and prevent some chronic diseases such as heart disease and rheumatoid arthritis, by eating dried figs to increase minerals, vitamins, and especially antimatter. For oxidation in the body. Blood pressure. Since dried figs contain a large amount of potassium, they are excellent for lowering blood pressure. Potassium acts as a vasodilator, which means it reduces pressure on blood vessels and arteries, and thus protects the cardiovascular system from heart attacks, strokes, and atherosclerosis. It also reduces the risk of coronary heart disease. How does it help lower blood? Consuming dried figs can help you meet your daily potassium needs and help lower blood pressure. Therefore, a cup of dried figs contains 50 milligrams of potassium. Because potassium is a mineral that keeps fluid levels balanced. Taking potassium can help reduce the effects of sodium, which can lower blood pressure. The American Heart Association states that a healthy diet should contain 4,700 milligrams of potassium daily from natural foods. One serving of dried figs helps you meet 10% of your daily potassium needs. Dried figs and aid in weight loss. Because dried figs contain a high percentage of fiber, eating them helps increase the feeling of fullness, and thus prevent overeating or unnecessary snacks. And as it is always said, you should notice an increase in the calories in your food and a rise in the level of sugar in the blood, and you must also eat this fruit in moderation. How does it help in losing weight? Low-calorie dried figs. One piece of dried figs contains 47 calories only, and you will not get more than 0.2 fat, and is considered an ideal meal for people who want to lose weight. Its effect on diabetes. The high fiber content in dried figs helps regulate the secretion of insulin and the exit of glucose in the body, but you should be careful from eating a lot of natural sugars, especially if you have diabetes. What is prickly pear? Is it useful for diabetes and everything about it? Cholesterol. And it has been scientifically proven the ability of dietary fibers to remove excess cholesterol from the heart and blood vessels, thus protecting the heart from various heart diseases and from the accumulation of fat layers in the blood vessels. Dried figs are rich in fiber. 1 cup of dried figs contains 7.3 grams of fiber. In doing so, it helps you add more fiber to your diet and reduce the risk of chronic diseases such as heart disease and diabetes. Dried figs contain both soluble and insoluble fibers. Soluble fibers slow down the digestive process in order to control appetite and blood sugar, and also help reduce cholesterol levels in the blood. The insoluble fiber helps in the elimination of stool, which improves bowel function. According to the Institute of Medicine, adult women need 25 grams of fiber per day, while adult men need 38 grams. Dried figs are rich in iron. Dried figs can also help you meet your iron needs. A cup of dried figs contains 1.5 cups of iron. Iron is an essential mineral necessary to help transport oxygen in the blood, and without getting enough iron in your diet, oxygen delivery to cells decreases, which leads to feelings of fatigue, weakness, and symptoms such as infection. Adult men and women over the age of 50 years need 8 milligrams iron daily, and women age 19 need 18 milligrams daily. Dried figs improve digestion. Dried figs are rich in dietary fiber. About 3 pieces of dried figs contain 5 grams of fiber, which represents about 20% of the daily needs. Therefore, dried figs work as a natural laxative to prevent constipation and other problems of digestion such as irritable bowel syndrome. Dried figs are rich in antioxidants. Dried figs are rich in antioxidants. A study stated that dried figs are superior to natural figs when it comes to antioxidants. The study also indicates that dried figs are rich in vitamin E, vitamin C, and phenols. Cancer protection. As we mentioned above, dried figs are rich in antioxidants, which make them an element that protects the body from cancer and prevents DNA damage due to damage caused by free radicals, which results in the formation of cancer cells. Anemia treatment. Iron deficiency anemia occurs, and dried figs are a great source of iron. Dried figs give you about 2% of the daily recommended amount of iron, which is a mineral important for the formation of hemoglobin indirectly by increasing iron levels in the body. Improving reproductive health. According to ancient studies, the Greeks used dried figs as an aphrodisiac, and they considered dried figs a wonderful fruit to increase fertility and sexual desire because it is loaded with beneficial elements such as zinc, manganese, and magnesium, which play an important role in promoting reproductive health. Liver health. Dried figs can help the liver function in good health because it removes toxins and allows the enzymes raised in the liver to be reduced and returned to normal. And when you consume dried figs, it helps in returning the elevated enzyme levels to normal. Eye health. One of the most important elements that help maintain eye health is vitamin A, which is an antioxidant found in dried figs. While it is not a very rich source of vitamin A, the small amounts of vitamin A present in dried figs support long-term eye health and protect against macular degeneration, enhance night vision, and reduce the growth of white water in the eyes.
For any inquiries or questions, add your comment. And don't forget to subscribe and activate the notification to receive all new